But today, let me tell you about another Singapore company. It's called Grand Lux. It started 75 years ago, 1942, as a bookbinding workshop along Muhammad Sultan Road. You may not know what bookbinding is about, but in the old days, we used to produce reports, papers. They come in little bits. We accumulate them, then we bind them together into volumes. So like parliamentary reports, Hansards. They come, each session, one little pamphlet, and then you bind them together, neat volumes. If you go to the library, you can see them. This is work by companies like Grand Lux. Sometimes hardbound, sometimes even leather-bound. And all done by hand. Grand Lux did well, expanded into the printing business. They set up a factory in Jurong, and they printed stationery and notebooks. But slowly, the world changed. Today, reports don't come in little pamphlets anymore. They come one link in your email. You want to see them, you click, the PDF file comes. You want to see one from 10 years ago, you search Parliament's website, you can find. 50 years ago, also down there. So there's nothing to bind together. You cannot take all these links and put a volume around them. And even diaries and notebooks, you carry a smartphone, you put everything down there. You note it down, you share it on WhatsApp. You don't buy diaries anymore. So Grand Link's old business was shrinking, and they decided to reinvent themselves and change their business model. They turned bookbinding into a premium craft. They started a new company. They gave it a new name, Bynd Artisan. Not just a printing and binding factory, but now it's a retail experience. The customer goes to the shop, you pick the materials, you want beautiful paper, you want pretty cover, you want special lettering, you pick and choose and decide, and then the skilled bookbinders will personalize a beautiful leather-bound notebook and thing for you. Maybe for yourself, maybe for your wife or husband or girlfriend. And you can watch them at work and admire their skills. So now the company is doing well and selling to the world. And this has given long-time employees like Ms. Tan Bui Heng a new lease of life. Because Ms. Tan worked with the company for 40 years. She started as a production operator, binding books. Now she's become a craftsman, and she's personalizing leather notebooks for customers, conducting workshops, training younger ones. And she's also managing a retail branch. So even as a mature worker, you can still learn, you can still change. And what Bynd Artisan did, Spring and IE Singapore are helping many other SMEs to do. Not every SME can become a retail boutique bookbinder, but many can reinvent themselves and find new niches in which they can grow. And Ms. Tan Bui Heng's story, from a production operator to become a retail branch manager, can become the story of many other workers.